Hello.
Good morning. Good morning. What's the time now? Oh, it's 10:08 this morning on May the 27th of June.
Yes, so we've got to apologise, guys, for being 3 minutes late.
It happens. 3 minutes late. It happens in this world on Monday.
Better to be late than never.
And as you can see, I'm back down on Earth in my creepy room.
Why do you have to come back down on Earth? Why?
I'm needed. Unfortunately, I am needed.
Shall I do my thing then, guys?
Go for it. You go do your thing, bro.
Good morning, guys. You and me today on DNTV. It is a Monday, the 27th of June. It is one of the wicked day. Oh, it's going to be a backward day. I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to either one if I can run for government or the House of the United States. Whatever we are today. Guys, we are live on these nice little platforms. Yeah. Hi to the other networks. How you doing, guys? Good morning to all my beautiful people. Please put your feet up. Please put your rest down for a couple of more minutes, about an hour show with a coffee, with a brew to Drew, with me, Mama D, and also Philip by the side of me. And please enjoy the bloody show with a coffee in your hand and a drink in your hand. Even if you got a monster right by the side of you.
I've got my coffee saying that I can't adult today.
I've got no adult today. Do you know what we should call you a child? Do you know what we should be calling you a child?
I'm the world's biggest kid.
You should see when she's on the sock. She goes like this. Seriously. That's what Dave...
You don't do them puppy dog eyes, do you, Drew?
Yeah.
Me, never.
Yeah, she does them puppy eyes. But come on, let's quickly say good morning to our guest. Who's going to read the guests out this morning?
I don't know. Who wants to read the guests this morning?
Good morning, Will. Good morning, Nigel.
And he's from the... Oh,
North
yeah,
Pole.
he's from North Pole, yeah. Oh, yeah, he has. Yeah, he's from North Pole.
North Pole, Santa Claus is coming.
Hello, Marie.
Hey, Marie. Hey. Hey, Marie.
We have got Kirsty Coles. Morning, Kirsty.
Good morning.
Hi, Pain in the Butt. Hi, Kirsty.
How
Hi,
do you feel
Sherry.
a little better today, Sherry?
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm going to cuddle up when I see you. Oh, no. I got to do it. Sorry. 1 minute. Family. She's gonna be happy.
Okay, I like the Stitch. I do like the Stitch voice.
I do too.
So yeah, so there's Jenny, there's Wayne also. Hi, Wayne.
Hey, Wayne.
Hi, mine.
So Wilt is sat in a pub 7 miles away from me, having a breakfast, doing some shopping for holiday. Drew, to you, you should. Everyone looked at me and shouted, "Oh yeah, right." Oh yes, get in. Sat in a pub 7 miles away. I tell you something, you can't go wrong with Weatherspoon breakfast. I like Weatherspoon.
Are you ready? Shall I say hi to the Weatherspoons?
Yeah.
Shall I say hi to the pub?
That is just in case it is a Weatherspoon's pub.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Just say hello.
Hi, everyone in the pub. Can you hear us? You're on Brother Drew. It's nice to meet you.
Hi, everybody. Morning, Tia. Morning, Annette.
Oh, thank you, Sherry, for your comments in back there.
She is
sharing all our links out.
She shouts out the links everywhere. She is an amazing person. She is, Sherry. Annette's on too. Good morning, Annette. Shadow and Lights.
Sharon.
Oh, hey,
morning,
Sharon.
Sharon.
How you doing?
So cute. I don't know what's cute.
Who's modding and not putting their name?
It happens. It happens.
It does. I don't know who it is. I know it's not me.
Let's just quickly say, guys, we've got stars. They're officially for donation if you want to, but we'll let you know this is only if you want to, and we still doing free. It's all free. We're not about that. Everything we do is literally free. Straight up.
Like I say, it's purely donational, and that's it. It's up to you if you do it or don't. It's no bother to us. It's just so that there's running costs, and it's just purely that. But everything's good, and you don't have to. Everything's free. The content's there, free, so it's all good.
I can't wait to what's coming new first before we question Dorothy.
I'm just laughing at Will's comment. Sorry.
Which comment?
God, Drew, the old lady nearly fell over with her trolley.
Bring it up, Dorothy. If you can see it, show it. Bring it up if you want.
Can I do that?
I think you can.
How?
Real look.
Like this, magically.
Yeah, but
oh wait, she can't.
If I haven't got the controls for it, I can't.
It's okay. Yeah. So yeah,
like...
Drew. Yes, coming up. Yeah. Well, it's DNTV is going to be on a platform, isn't it? So
yeah, we can't mention
it. We
cannot say that.
Not
till we get it.
Coming.
We got to just say it's coming.
Good.
That's it. We're on tight straight. I can't wait to do the tester. I really can't wait to do the tester, and then
make sure that it all runs smooth and stuff like that.
Yeah, I can't wait to do that. I'm literally getting everyone all excited up, and that's why all you're gonna see is this symbol coming soon, and then you'll have a shock. We'll do a live one night.
Definitely.
And, say again, buddy.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Definitely, yeah. So you guys will be amazed what we got up the sleeve for everyone. We literally are doing it, and it's gonna help a lot of people out. We're not taking credit. I'm not taking credit. I'm gonna give my credit to my team and Phil. I'm not gonna take credit for anything.
And it's teamwork end of the day, isn't it, Drew?
It is. It is.
It's down to everyone what's involved, the way everything that this network.
That's all I'm stating. I don't want people to make them think the way we done it. I don't credit, and a lot of people said I don't give myself enough. Do you know what? I get enough from my team because they're the ones who keeps it going. I get enough from Phil, enough from John, and enough from the team. And they serve the credit as well. Mm-hmm. So if anyone should be respecting everyone, they respect all of us. And that's what I care about. It's the team and the people, and that's how much credit I give out there. So, but
Jenny's just put, can everyone wish me luck today as I've got my theory test? Oh,
everything's crossed for you, Jenny. I'm sure you'll class it with flying colours.
I can remember when I did it, when that was it for 13 years ago.
That's a dinosaur, just to let you know.
I feel like a dinosaur.
It was. I'm not going to say how long ago I did mine.
Were there a theory test back then, Dorothy? I'm just wondering. No.
You're triple dinosaur.
Okay. To give you an idea, I took my test, it would be 30 years ago.
She's definitely a triple dinosaur. Oh, but I wish Dana measurements of good luck on a test.
Would it paper license as well, Dorothy?
It was back then.
Yeah, paper license. Yeah, because everyone now, they had to reapply, didn't they, now for a proper card because it was that old.
I remember when I took mine.
I do have now, the same as everybody else, a little plastic one.
Can I be
that picture though.
Oh, I don't like that.
Very honest.
That is awful picture.
Can I remember being fair and honest? I ain't got my license.
You don't want one, I'm telling you.
No. Roads are dangerous today.
The cars are terrible. The amount you've got to pay for petrol, tax, insurance, damages. Petrol, £2 now. It's terrible.
I lost mine.
You don't want them. Only thing you need these license for these days is identification if you want a tinny.
I just rather go for a passport because then if you get pissed off with the damage, I've got it's morning to backwards. Stop it.
It's Monday morning.
It is. If you get like annoyed with someone, you just can jump on a train and just leave. And my bin just fall over.
Yeah, it's not as easy as jumping on a train these days, though, is it?
Well, no. It's all getting pretty bad for everyone at the moment.
Yes, it's terrible, and I just don't.
I think we need to fresh the world up.
Definitely need to be changing the prices of petrol.
People are showing support for Jenny. Good luck, Jenny.
This is a good team.
Will Tung passed his 6 years ago.
Wow.
I still feel old now, though. 30 years ago that I passed my test.
Tina's doing this soon. She's practicing at the moment, but she'll be doing this soon.
I mean, actually, this is a funny thing. It's like it took me 3 times to 3 goes to do my test. I think Leslie put that it took her 4. We're 4th.
Wow.
So it's they're not easy. They're making it more awkward, to do. But
I think it's because they're trying to do that to make the roads a safer place. But it doesn't matter how well
the roads is not that safe these days. It's not. It's gone ridiculous. Once you pass your test, people go.
I've got to admit, I wouldn't like to be a cyclist these days. Amsterdam, though, it works perfectly fine. I know, obviously, their landmass is normally flat, but Amsterdam's got a good system when it comes to cycling around, and they do pretty well. If
I got
anything,
some cans to cycle if you want to know.
I
got some cans to cycle if you want to know.
So, Will Tung, yes, the roads are really bad. There are more cars out there than there is cars.
I think it's the ones that get to me bugging. The ones I get really annoyed with is these goddamn hair drying bikes. Oh, hair dryer, hello. Why are you hair drying outside that loud? And that's all
that was like when we were on the phone the other day, and that's all I could hear in the background was the motorbike outside yours.
Well, we got some chavvy kids going around in our area, okay, right, on the field, wrecking the field up. Now, it costs the council at least about £14,000 every time they wreck that field. £14,000. Wondering why Bristol's gone very expensive, because you got twats like that wrecking a field. And literally, they go there, they wreck the field, and they go with these head dryers. And I said, one day they're going to get caught. What happens? An MC group passing through caught these kids wrecking the field. Oh, I would not like to be in that.
An MC group?
Yeah, it was an MC group. We cannot mention who they are. It was an MC group.
Yeah.
And there was a big chat around it. They caught them doing that. And they were going through Morrison's, Asda's, and all that. And they were just streaming through there. And they stopped them doing that because it was being disrespectful to elderly and people who's trying to do their day-to-day jobs. I tell you what, without the MC groups there, fair point to them, they do really respect their communities.
I actually like the fact that the bikers themselves is actually helping the community by removing them people that are illegally driving around on them air blowers.
They're pretty good. They're pretty sound. You know, some people are on bikes, even if they're not members of MCs, they still kind of do a lot. And I'll give them a hell of a shout out, I would, to all the MC clubs out there, because they're only trying to do what's best for their communities to make people feel happy again. Hello from Canada. Hey,
Hello,
Canada.
And Karen.
Good morning.
Good morning. There's a place that my uncle sometimes stops off at when he's on the canal boat in London called the Ace Cafe. And it is, they have a load of different sorts of meetings there, but it is predominantly a biker's cafe. If anyone's ever in that area, it is definitely worth going to. It is amazing. They have a display of all the old bikes and everything, and you can buy merch and things from them too.
It's one pub I like going. I can't mention the area of it because I don't want people to come and bug me.
Bye, Will.
Catch you later,
Bye,
Will.
Will. Have a nice food. But now, it's kind of pretty cool. I like going to places like that. And if I ever go back in there again, I'm gonna ask them first, but I'm gonna give them a stamp and saying Brew the Drew is with you. Bam! Leave a Brew the Drew sticker there.
Will Young says, I'll be thinking of you while having my food. You do that.
What are you having? A nice fry-up, I hope.
I know what you're thinking, Dorothy.
No, I'm not going to go down there.
She's lying. She's lying. She does this before. She does this all the time. Look, see, outlying. She does this all the time.
All I'm saying is, best part of an English breakfast is the sausage.
No, black pudding.
Oh dear, black pudding. I've got to admit, I didn't used to like black pudding.
I'm the same. I used to hate it as a child, but now if it's not on my plate, I get upset.
Does everyone agree with me? Like, the sausage. Is it the sausage?
Don't say sausage too many times, please, Drew.
Sausage.
You're goddamn right.
Don't, otherwise, you know what the mod chat will be like if we start talking about sausages now.
Yeah.
The mod chat is just going to be no.
I've got to warn people. We're all sausage. I could have an whole conversation about sausage because there's different types, there's different kinds, there's different tastes. Yeah. But anyway, let's get away from sausage.
Yeah, Jenny has said that she knows what car that she would like, and she would like to have Dean's from the Supernatural. I'm with you on that one. Very nice car.
Better a gas guzzler, and with mounted probably is it diesel or petrol that guzzles. I'll be surprised if you could afford to run it.
Well, it'll be for those select summer days.
Do you know what? I'm actually looking forward to doing this whole thing, but I'm going to tell everyone out there, because I'm going to speak to Dorothy about it after the show.
Mm-hmm.
I've been thinking about doing, do you know them voice impersonations?
Yeah, voice
I've been thinking about putting my name forward to the guys of character for Stitch. I've been thinking about doing the Stitch of character. Let you go and put that through, give them a few tape recordings, and see if they actually will employ me to be a Stitch character. That's one thing I've been thinking about.
I've got a question for you, Drew. I've got a question for you. You know that voice you put on for Stitch? Have you actually tried? How long can you actually keep that voice up for?
I can keep going. I was sitting in the living room the other day, and we put Stitch and Lilo on. And basically, I went through the whole cartoon series just with that Stitch voice.
Wow.
I even, last night to Jenny, when I was on the phone to her, I even sang in Stitch voice.
Wow. Well, if you sound like it and you can do it for a long time, I'm pretty sure they'll be interested. Does it hurt your throat?
It does catch up the throat sometimes, and you do need to drink a lot of water. But it's all about me, Nabba. So it's all about this nice little character voice. It takes a lot of time of speaking like this, but we all got Nabba to do this. So yes, it's going now. It's doing really well. It keeps going. Just give me a minute. I was a sleepy. I was a sleepy baby.
That was definitely a slurp.
So yeah, it can go that long.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
So we started it off the other day with it. A friend of mine's got a little girl that's absolutely stitch mad. So Drew done a little voice message for her, and then after he did the little voice message, he called me up as Stitch, and we were having the whole conversation. He was Stitch.
That's it. That's cool. Yeah, there's another good thing as well, isn't there? FPI, Dorothy.
Yes.
You'll be doing a live show.
We are going to do a live show tomorrow evening. I'm not going to let any spoilers out because, if I'm totally honest, we're not 100% sure which one we're going to go with yet. So I'm not going to give any spoilers because I can't. Obviously, Dave's been ill over the weekend, so we haven't got together. But I have said, don't worry, we'll sort something out. We normally do. So got today and tomorrow, and we'll get something sorted for you guys to come and watch us. But we've also got my little one that sometimes plays music in the evenings on her keyboard is actually saying that she is possibly going to come and join us and do some lives with us.
Wow. That's cool.
Be nice, won't it?
So when it comes to FPI then, Dorothy, how long is it established? How long have you been together kind of thing?
FPI initially started unofficially back in about 2009, 2010. Okay. That's when Dave and I met each other through me moving into the area and himself, in all fairness. And we started off just going out to places and having a look around, just driving around different churchyards, just for the fun of things. And then we just suddenly decided, okay, should we actually make our own team in the area? So we did. We've just got friends and just other people have come and joined us. And since being with DNTV, our group's growing bigger and bigger. We haven't done any official investigations for a little while because obviously COVID's pretty much put pay to a lot of that. Mm-hmm. And then our chauffeur sadly lost her partner. So we've not really done a huge amount, but we are looking at going out and about very soon, looking around our local area, going around some of the churches and things like that. So
amazing.
So we went and had. Oh, sorry, carry on, Phil.
No, just say.
We went over and had a look at Farnham Castle the other day, just as a chance to have a look round. We've established that it's definitely not the best of places for disabled access. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be limited on who would be able to come if we're able to get into the building on the actual day that we want to try and do it. Because the guides weren't there when we went, so we couldn't speak to them, but we are in email with them at the moment to try and sort something out, which is something in our local area. So we'll be a watch this space and see what happens next. And if anybody
when it comes to investigations and castles, I want to go to where near Drew, and I think I'm going to end up doing so at some point, Drew. Do you know? What castles are there now, Drew? Near you?
Are you talking about Wales or Bristol area?
Well, near Bristol area.
So Bristol area, I know there's a few castle sightings I am not been to officially yet, but I've heard about it. But Wales, I can tell you everything about Wales. I know every single castle in Wales I've been to, from a child to an adult. The castle positions, the best ones of them all is near North Wales, King Arthur's Castle. You got Cornwall's Castle, which is at the bottom of the south. Bristol is more of Roman and of giant fairy tale stories. Sorry about that. Mythical stories. And it's a kind of a good area where a lot of pirates were here too, believe it or not. We actually had pirates here. we got the SS Great Britannian in Bristol, and it's the best place as a paranormal investigators. I always say, let's do the historic first, and let's do the future last, because the historic areas are the best locations you can ever think of, and I recommend you should. We should get our asses down there, basically.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, most probably as well, if FPI could also come along and we could have a really big paranormal bash, as I say.
We could do a massive event with paranormal. We really could do.
Mm.
Where we have a few people spreading around and ghost hunt.
So I was just reading the next comment.
Yeah, I never know there was one in Manchester until recently. It's gone now, but evidence of the most and few and other things. Ooh, Manchester. Yeah, it's it's an area I've not been round much. Manchester area, only because it's a nightmare to drive round. I seem to not dismiss. But it looks like there's quite a few things around Manchester I won't mind going to as well. So I think I might have to have a look at some of these places in Manchester area.
I need to say something very quickly. I am going to own this. I've heard this. Someone's going around. I got to say this. Someone's going around and saying, you're a Drew lover to the audience. So if you do get that certain person saying you're a Drew lover, I'm going to own this. Just do me a favor. Hashtag Drew's lover, DNTV. Just do that for me, because
I might make a t-shirt.
I'm going to put it on a t-shirt. I'm going to put it on a t-shirt because I heard someone from the field is going around to our audience, blocking them, and we don't do drama, blocking them, but they go like, I heard he's saying you're a Drew lover. So I'm going to take that negative, put it as a positive, and I'm going to make it into my t-shirt. I'm actually going to design a logo.
Hashtag Drew lover.
Yeah, I'm going to do it right there. And I'm going to give away free t-shirts. I'm going to give away a free t-shirt on that.
I'm a Drew lover.
Yeah.
I'm a Drew lover.
I'm going to hashtag Drew lover. I'm going to take that. That's a great idea. I'm going to own that name because I'm going to put it on a t-shirt. I'm going to put it on a hat. And I'm going to let them know it's going to be a little tag here. Hashtag Drew lover. And I'm going to make sure that people are wearing that. So whenever it comes to my audience getting tagged nice, and they call them hashtag as a Drew lover, then we own that. We own that. That's ours now. So that's mine. I'm going to keep that right there. I don't do drama, guys. It's one thing I don't do. Is drama. It's no need. We got too much going on in life, and we like ghost hunting. We like everything we do as a team. When you switch on your screen, we want the NTV to be a positive group, and that's what we're going to keep doing from the very of the beginning of the deco to the very end of the deco. We want to have hashtag Drew lover and Justin. I'm not on this one there again. I'm not on this.
There's always a little downside somewhere.
This girl gets away with murder, I tell you.
Oh, gotta say hi to Global.
Hi Global. Yay, new merch. Hashtag Drew lover from Global. Parafam all the way.
I like it when someone comes up with a new name and they think that will get to or try and get to me. And actually, it comes in a very good positive way. I turn it around and I put it, and I'm going to put it on my t-shirt. I have had a lot of negative names in the past. So what I've done, any more negative names, I'm going to turn around and I'm going to keep it. And then I'm going to put it on a merch in Dice. And then we're going to name it. If it's a bit too horrible, I'll take a certain bit out of it and I'll find a different name with it to go roll with it. And that's what I'm going to do, because it's really important to keep the audience laughing, enjoyable, and that's what we want. I do not mind doing that.
You know what I think to that, Drew?
Yeah.
You're goddamn right.
I agree with that one.
Exactly that.
So
There's no point letting them get to you. At the end of the day, they've got to be watching us to know whether they like us or not.
well, that's it. That's great. So, Dorothy, as investigation-wise, then, is there any that you've got set up, like pretty soonish, or the kind of plan? Do you plan them through, like through year or some sort, or do you go?
We're starting to get some planned ready for next year.
Yeah.
Obviously, this year it's just going to be local ones that we can just go to anytime, like Waverley Abbey, because that's a popular one around here. And if anyone has got any that are in the Hampshire area that they think is good, then let us know, and we'll see what we can do about checking them out.
I'm trying to think now if I've been to Waverley Abbey.
It's the ruins of an old monastery.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've been to it.
So Waverley Abbey is quite a popular one.
I've been, yeah. Yeah.
He's getting there. He's getting it. You can tell he's looking. He's hunting it down.
Yeah, say the bit that I like about Waverley Abbey is there's this really what I call a decorative tree, because you can see a lot of the roots as well as the tree itself, and it was known as the hanging tree.
I actually like the middle of it. It looks a bit
hanging tree.
Screen actually. I'm gonna. There you go. Wow. It looks
There are some lovely pictures for Waverley Abbey.
See, I like castles like this. Reminds me of that church in Cardiff.
Look at that.
I'm not sure that's the same one, in all fairness.
No, not that one. No.
I'm going to say, because that picture didn't look familiar.
No, I think what it is it was showing you kind of similar structures between abbeys, but quite a lot of them were Waverley. But yeah, I mean, I've been, and I find it fascinating, the amount of work and craftsmanship and stuff that they had to do back then to get them, them abbeys up. It's crazy.
And quite often you can see people have seen what look like floating ghosts or apparitions, however you want to put it. And that's because they did have the upper floors there as well. So obviously they're still walking around on the floors that they thought were there.
Yeah.
Well, obviously from their time, and of course they're not there anymore because of it being ruins. But it's very nice. It's hidden away so you don't get disturbed. The one downside I found was there's not the best amount of parking. So if you go in as a big group, try and limit your cars.
What's Signal like by any chance? Is it?
I don't remember there being the greatest of signal, because obviously it's in the middle of nowhere. And I can't remember because it was a couple of years ago that we went there now.
Yeah. I mean, it's like any team, isn't it, Drew? When we went up to Northampton once, we would have loved to go live, but because it were in the middle of it, like, fields.
It's signal trafficking. It's all about satellite, what the satellite is based on, due to the fact it's not the area, it's actually the antennas and the where the satellite is strong enough, and some certain areas in the world actually got that strong signal because of low fillage or low wiring underneath the ground. It's all about the expectation where that satellite can produce the Wi-Fi connection. Because what a lot of people doesn't know is you'll see a green box. That's your cables for telecom, internet, and other bits. But what not many people know is the signal comes from the actual satellite dish into areas. In certain areas, that satellite dish cannot pinpoint because of what it does really supposed to be doing. It's like a big, massive EMF connection bam, it connects to that area signal of it. So with our wires down there connecting to the main computers, that computer connects to the satellite dish in space, and sometimes it's awkward to give that connection. It really is. It could be either to do with the trees, it could do with the location our history is, and they don't want to use that area or damaging the energy, the EMF feeds, the EMF magnetic field of their area, because not many people knows the satellite dishes, and this is where I like to talk about very, very deep and deep. It sends out like radio. It's like radioactive, but it sends out like the radiations from it, and it actually causes the area to worsen the area from it. But think about it, in certain graveyards, do you know why it's so warm in that area? Because when it's cold weather or when it's in a certain kind of place, certain spots in areas, if you actually work it out, it actually sends out like radiations wave, I believe. And that's how I look at it. I don't go by humidity or anything else. The weather I can stick with, but then if it's got a connection, I do believe in many things, and I've got my own theory, but that is more of a very good, responsible theory way, I could say.
Yeah,
I hate satellite dish.
Cool.
Is it another one of the locations that we've done in the past that we're going to look at going to again is a place called Hartley Mordit.
Oh,
Hartley.
It back in the day, it used to have it was a little hamlet of a village that over the years it's deteriorated, and there's a lake there where people go fishing, and opposite the lake you've got a church. The church is only used in the summer because this place is so quiet, because obviously the hamlet isn't there anymore, but the church still stands. And every now and again people have heard horse and carts coming down, and what looks like it's coming down the road and then going into the pond. And from talking to the gardener that was at the church one day while we went to visit, he was explaining that obviously you can see where the hamlet used to be up in the distance, but where the horse is going into the pond or the lake is taking it into what was the stables.
all right.
So they're going back into the hamlet through to the stables. But quite often you'll see people, there's soldiers been seen on the road as well.
There'll be a bit of a ley line there as well, and natural energy that runs through.
Yeah,
Because of that as well. So that's interesting. That
I'm going there, and I'm going to pick them, and we'll see what happens.
it is a lovely little location in the middle of nowhere again. But
You like going in the middle of nowhere, don't you?
Yeah, of course we do. Makes it more fun.
it's like getting lost in a wood.
Can anyone find me?
So we did go for a walk round the lake, and
Into
where
the
they
woods.
say the stables were, we did get some activity there. So that's why we're going to go back again and see how it is. Because they do say it's generally on misty mornings or evenings that you'll see something.
Yeah.
So we're just trying to catch the right time to be there for it.
Cool. Well, it'll be amazing if you definitely, and if you can go live as well, that'll be good.
So I think we did one the last time we went there. We tried to do live on Facebook while we were there, but the signal wasn't the greatest, so it was a bit unfortunate. So we'll see if we can get some different networks that have got better signal down that way and do it that with a hotspot or something.
Yeah. Jenny's just put, have you been to Nine Ladies? I have, yes.
I haven't.
Okay, what is the Nine Ladies?
Basically, it's a stone circle, keystones. There's I think there's eight of them, and one of them is the major keystone, and it kind of like the story behind it is there's 8 stones, and one of them is a kingstone, and it's basically like communication between each one. Like,
Is it like the signal, like for them to talk then? But they're supposed to be like visible ghosts or something there.
Well, they used to actually use it as a ceremonial and ritual place, and there's a bit of a story behind Nine Ladies. Actually, might post up the the legend and myth behind it, and that it's pretty good.
Definitely do that. It's being enchanted.
It actually gets used today by druids that go there still and do the rituals. I've been a couple of times and I met a couple of them, spoke to them, and
I think me and you should go up there as well. I think I should go up there.
As I'm just googling it to see where it is.
Does it look like Julie Nicholas is going out on the car road again with Mama D and?
Of course, of course.
It's actually not that bad of a walk as well, Drew. Where you can actually get to it, the access point. There's a walk that goes. It's basically straightforward.
Straight.
I'd say it's about an half an hour walk, comfortable half an hour walk, relatively flat.
Do you know what? I'd be jumping on your back if it went any worse. That's okay. I'm like, get here, boss. Here.
No, we'll just get you one of those all-terrain scooters.
Oh yeah,
that would be good. All-terrain.
Try to get a remote control one so we can wind them up.
They rang me up the next one. They checked me down the area. I just want to answer some of these comments. Are you okay with that?
That's fine, of course.
Pretty cool. Phil, let's get some of these comments up so we can speak to the beautiful audience included, because they've probably got some questions in between, and they probably said some lovely words to us. Make sure you keep playing #DrewLovers.
So, Globals, I absolutely cannot buy any Drew Lover merch unless it has a Philip endorsement.
It's got to be done. Should we have that, Philip? Should we put that Philip military side of it? Boom.
Oh, yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Love listening to you guys from Karen. Oh, thank you.
Karen?
Thank you. You give me the love.
For all of our audience, we'll send the love back. Look.
She's getting them now. She's getting them.
People say we are there up in the air. I explain it's because they're still back in their time where the build. Oh, we're talking about, do you know where spirit?
Yeah, the stones.
When they look like they're floating.
It's a bit like that stone tape theory, and
yeah,
the energy is expelled out and it goes into the walls, and yeah.
Just thinking about this now, when people call me names, I'm gonna take it and I want to make a merch. I reckon I'll make a fortune from it.
Well, you never know, Drew.
Someone did make me a running banana before, and I put it on a jumper, and I remember doing that, and it actually sold pretty well. So,
were it a big banana, small banana?
It was a big banana.
So what we do then is we have our normal merch, and then when we have somebody being horrible and we're turning it into a positive, that can be our limited edition merch.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I've been thinking.
Because each time you get a different name, that will be a limited edition merch for that period.
And I will say, as a businessman, I will sell it as well. So I'll sell it,
right?
And I'll definitely make a profit from that. And then what I'll do with that profit, I will put my hand up. What I'll do with that profit, it won't go to me, it won't go to anyone. It'll go to a charity called the Knight Templars. Just like when make it nice and clear out there for people. Because what I do with my bit of money, it goes straight into the Knight Templars. Because it helps everyone who's struggling right now.
That's good. Good. Karen, question for you all. What is the best place you have investigated?
Naboth Castle in Pembrokeshire for me. That wipes out every single castle I've been to. And the reason why I saw something very devilish looking. And I'm not going to lie. I don't care what other opinions some people say about it. But it was there. It was witnessed there. And you can judge or mental judge. But for me and the guys, we had 3 knocks and no one was there. We had the 3 Trinity knocks. There was no way you can run that fast to get out. It'll take you a while to get out. We still would have caught you. But just taking that luck. Chris was up really fast on his feet. My personal saying is, Naboth Castle, highly recommended. Very highly recommended if you want to go and catch an image of a spirit all pink with horns and literally fairy legs, like a hoof on its feet. It was done on October Halloween time. And I'm not going to lie to you. Pentagram drawn on the floor. Burning Bibles were burned there. And we got pictures.
Called? Naboth Castle? Naboth.
Yeah. I have had paranormal teams saying this and that, and I'm saying, well, that's your opinion, here's my opinion. I'm fully 100%. I got witness. What have you got? A camera. I got witness. I got people.
Is it that one, Drew?
Yeah. I think it is. If you get decent, if you get above ground. No, it won't be that one.
No, it's not that one.
Type in Naboth. Type in Naboth, Pembrokeshire Castle.
I'll have a look. Google Images. They bring one up, it says Naboth Castle, and then it goes to a different one.
Yeah, just type in Pembrokeshire Naboth Castle. I know where that is in Naboth. Anyway, Karen knows where it is. And we had different paranormal teams there, and they say, no, it's nothing there. Because I'm sure that's definitely it. Because that's, see what this door is? Yeah, this is it. Okay, this is it. So if you just keep looking for a minute, keep flicking the picture. Keep going. Keep going. This bit. Now you go through this door.
Oh, do you want that other picture?
Yeah. You go through this door, and it's literally a little bit of part of the castle. And it's like a cave. And as you can see around you, all this area is blocked off. There's no way in and out. Okay? And literally, inside the wall, we had a free knock. That was Trinity knock. And this area, we actually caught. If you just keep flicking, it should show the other side of where that green is up there. Keep going. It should show the tunnel of it.
That's a plan.
That's it. Yeah.
Is that it? Okay.
That's the plan.
Okay. So, right, if you think about it, I was where this little, what's that area by you? The little black area by you?
Well, I think these are entrances to, as such. Oh, I think that might be it. Yeah.
So, it wouldn't be the circle ones. It'd be like a straight, like that, this bit by you, the big black square.
The rectangle bit.
Yeah.
The rectangle bit.
Oh.
So on the other side, we're inside this cave. And anyway, let's go back to that cave and I'll show you. We were
actually, Drew, I'm looking at it. Do you know that entrance bit? It's that flat bit there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Okay, so by you, I was right by. Can you just move your mouse up by that area where you was pointing a minute?
There.
Nope. That bit there, yeah, you got it right there. Okay, that's two-way doors there, yeah? Okay. Now, you can see that brick wall. To get up there, it'll take you time to get down and up, correct?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what I'm about to explain to you already. You want someone knocking from the outside because them bricks are too thick and too solid. So, anyway, we were there. That's where Philippa's little hand is. That's where he was standing. And it literally runs straight across down that hill. Now, me and Chris and a few others saw it. And he run out that door, run down there. And he actually caught it with his own eyes as well. We went after it. And that place is really heavily active on it. Because kids, when they drink alcohol, they weed crap. Don't do drugs, kids, or alcohol. Be sensible. It's bad for you. Okay. Make sure you're aware as well. People went in there, done rituals, done the upside down pentagram, nothing wrong with that. But also been Bible there. And people have stibbed stuff before we went there. And Halloween night, we went there, and we actually caught something. A nice, beautiful, dark pink, out-looking horn guy with hoof legs, whatever we call them, the hairy legs with like goat legs. And it was all bright pink. And we thought, okay, that's no way in, no way out, only one way down. Possibly you can jump off, but you still catch them in time as well. So me and Chris agreed, and the guys agreed or something.
Do you know what I'm laughing about?
What?
It being pink.
Yeah.
Pink. Really good.
Yeah. I'm not even kidding. It was really pink. It was all pink over. It wasn't showing his image. It was showing his image of what it showed it looks like, but it wasn't showing form of skin color. It was like literally bright pink.
Get in. So Karen were saying badgers have investigated there before and got activity, Drew. What I find actually interesting as well, though, Drew, is it's all stone. So when you were hearing them knocks, is there any wood in there or?
No wood, all completely stone.
That's amazing. See, now that raises very big interest in bells for me, because if you can hear knocks as clear as that, and where there's
the stone building,
it's a stone monument here.
If it's stone building, you're not gonna get to hear much of it. It was 3 knocks on them walls to maximize the echo of it. The 3 knocks have to be pretty strong identity and energy to do that. Well, we have paranormal teams coming down from all over the country, and they actually took pictures and caught images of an actual spirit we've been talking about all time long. So that area is highly, highly recommended and also haunted. Straight up, no lie.
So
And
what would be yours, Phil?
Nebbeth is a beautiful old town. So I might actually be very interested to go in there.
It is a beautiful old town. I gotta give it to her.
See, I've been to many, and I've got places that's just as good as any. But one what sticks out for me is Menzies Castle, Scotland, purely because there were about 6 of us ready to leave, and we all heard a woman humming, and there were no denying it. Everyone heard it within that 6 people. Unfortunately, at that time we didn't get the recording. It did happen again when we put his recording on, but it weren't as loud. I've got to look for that file, because it was like a woman humming to a kid, and that were creepy.
Yeah, I would enjoy it because I'll be
so
enjoying
that was Menzies Castle up near Scotland, near Aberfreddy.
Scotland's got a kind of a good history behind it, isn't it? With
I love
the brutal stuff up there.
Yeah, I mean, you've got the Stirling Castle. You know, obviously history behind that with English coming up and stuff. So yeah, there's loads of history in Scotland. I love Scotland. I like going up. But like you say, it's amazing. Britain in itself, how much history it holds all the way around. Crazy, isn't it? Right. I don't know about you guys. I've got to shoot off. Yeah. So, Drew, I'm going to have to quickly go. Guys, thank you for having me on.
Always.
See you later, buddy.
Have a good day.
Yep. And I hope everyone's enjoyed it so far. And I'll leave you to it, Drew and Mummy D.
Have a
All
good
right, buddy.
day.
See you later. I got it from you. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Well, it's just me and you, Mummy D, as usual.
We all know what my favourite one is, Drew.
Come on, tell them. Come on.
Woodchester Mansion.
Woodchester Mansion. I gotta agree. You had 3 million views from that video with Luke Top 5, and you didn't even know nothing about it.
Nope.
But tell people why.
Well, we were doing an investigation. There was a couple of other groups there because we paid to go with some other people, and we were up on the corridor. There was a couple of people one end, a couple of people in the middle, and I was the other end with someone else, I think. And we were all just standing there asking questions, waiting for some sort of responses, and then all of a sudden, a couple of people in the middle started screaming because they nearly got hit by a rock that had come from the ceiling. And there's absolutely no explanation as to why.
It was nothing to question about it, really, was it? No. It was just then and done. Bam.
Yeah. And
I love that.
I think Dave and I have actually got footage where you can actually see it coming down. Yeah. So
you need to post it up. You need to post it up again.
We do need to find it. I know we've got it on one of our computers somewhere.
You will. You will find it.
I know we will.
Okay, so we have got some major stuff going on coming on for DNTV and the Brew the Drew. We got Brew the Drew near you coming. We also got something like this coming very soon.
Oh, yes.
A new addition to DNTV.
I can dig round it.
I know, I can too. Wait. Oh, wait. Yeah, got it. See? New addition. So, something is coming new. It's something going to help a lot of us, and it's going to help a lot of you guys on the platforms. We got a lot of good offers coming on very soon. It's going to take it to the next level. We getting shouts on radio shows. We've been told we've been putting newspapers left and right. And this is not about fame. This is literally about what the NTV is turning into. Now, guys, I have made the NTV into my self-employment, but it's still free. The reason why I do it is because the entertainment bit. I don't want to break laws like some people. I want to keep it real. So,
that's what it's all
very,
about.
very interested. Very interested in what I'm doing. I'm not taking money from anyone. I'm not doing anything like that. All I'm doing is to better off everyone. That's what I'm doing. No question about it.
Hi, Lee.
Dorothy, you see me what my work is done, and it's helped already. Did I want anything from it, Dorothy?
Nope. Just to have your team there supporting everybody.
Say again?
You just want the team there supporting each other and everybody.
Yep. Do I want anything from you guys? No.
Nope.
Do I want the audience to be heard? Yes.
Of course. That's what they're there for. That's why we love their questions and comments and everything else. Because we love our audience.
Our audience is the best. Yeah. Seriously. Our audience is the best. We got some major plans for the future for DNTV. We really have. And I want you guys to be right next door to me, to be on it and be with it with me. And if you guys are doing that, that means you're doing a great job. Okay? So you guys have a little pat on the back. All the audience who support the NTV. We have had some bit of a bits and ball going on, but they were nothing. The NTV will always say, we'll start from the first ghetto, we'll finish at the end of the ghetto. That means DNTV's main plan will still go ahead. No matter what we do, it doesn't change. It'll still go ahead. And it's happening.
Onwards and
If anyone's
upwards.
got a problem with what I'm doing, then send us an email or a message. You can find us on www.dntv.co.uk, or you can email our Facebook page, Instagram page. You can find us there. Come and speak to us. We'll give you the right information on what's going on. Right, I'm going. I'm done. I'm gonna have fun.
Have a great
yeah,
day. What's left of it, everybody?
Yeah, I'm gonna have fun what the days give. I have gone on my little hour. So, guys, ladies and gentlemen, have fun. Enjoy your day. Dorothy, thank you for coming on and talking about FPI.
No problem. And we look forward to seeing you tomorrow night on our live.
We have got some new shows coming up, guys. We have got some free space. If you want to get involved, what the NTV is doing, please message us and we'll basically give you a slot and you will get to hear about the story, what the NTV is up to behind the scenes. You'll also be taking part with it very soon if you're part of the MTV, and it's literally all free. Let me make that very clear one more time for you all to understand as well, and whoever watches live afterwards. Say it again, Dorothy. Just take them words out of my mouth.
Zilch, 0, free, nil point. Nothing.
So, the future is with you. But what the stars there for? Again, donation if you want to. I'm not demanding on it.
Nope.
Right.
Hey, Tila.
So yeah, I'm not demanding on it. I'm not doing anything, but I have hit one of my goals. And that's because of you guys.
One down, couple more to follow, but we'll get them.
Yep.
Working together as a team with our audience, with each other, everybody.
All right. Love you guys. Have a great day. Have a great time. Keep being wild. And, get crazy. See you all soon.
Bye for now.